problem a lot of people have where they made inner vows. So as a child, maybe you say, nobody likes me, or everyone, or oh, I'm ugly, or everyone. And so like you take that as your identity and you carry it with you through life, or I can't trust people, or all men are bad, or you. So you have some vow that you've made or some decision that you've made, and you carry that through the rest of your life. But so there's also a danger with ascribing things like that to God. So when maybe God doesn't come through with a promise, and maybe you think now, oh, God always lets me down, or I have to just depend on me. I can't trust God. So that's when the negative comes, is how we interpret what we see as God not giving us what we wanted. God didn't heal that loved one. God didn't, deliver me from that situation. God didn't, God allowed me to get laid off. God, allowed this injustice to happen to me, and so we blame God, and we may not say it out loud, but deep down we may think, oh well, God lied. He didn't do what he said he was do, or God, and so internally we have a negative thought about God. Or sometimes we may even continue on with in our Christian walk and Christianity, but inside we just have a negative feeling, and that's kind of when the danger happens. That's kind of when we're, a lot of people lose their religion when things happen, when they get a bad situation happen, when they lose a loved one, or when things of that nature happen. So we don't want to allow that to happen. So part of that is not to. We kind of talked about a few lessons ago, is that you're praying to the wrong God, meaning that you're praying to this God that wants you to have all the desires of your heart and only wants you to prosper, and you get a car, and you get a car. It's like you're praying to Oprah. it's like that. That's the painting that you see of God, and you're praying to that God, but he's quiet, and so it's like it's your God. You're praying to your God, and your God is quiet. It's like when Elijah, they were praying to Baal didn't answer. But the God, Jehovah, he answered by fire. But Baal didn't answer. It's like because they were praying to the wrong God. So it's like if we're praying to the wrong God, we're standing on promises that he didn't promise us. Then we're praying to the wrong God. And then when that God is quiet, it's like, well, it's either something I did wrong or something he did wrong. And so, so both situations can be bad. Now you ended up thinking, oh, well, my mother died because I was a sin, because I didn't have enough faith. It's my fault. Or you say, oh, no, it was because God just didn't do what he was supposed to do. So that's a situation we don't want to get in. We don't want to get into. So that's why it's important to dissect
walking by
the scripture.
Sight, not by faith.
Yes, walking by sight and not by faith. Right. So Joseph had the favor of the Lord. Joseph was in jail. Joseph was in jail. So when we're asking for stuff, it's like, would being in jail, would you consider that being favored?
What a serious charge.
A serious charge.
Yeah.
So he was in jail. So jail. So think about this. So jail. So think about this year, the nicest thing you bought, the nicest clothing item you bought. Okay, now you can't ever wear that again. And now none of your clothes, nothing in your closet, you can't wear that anymore. Somebody's going to give you some clothes. They all look the same. You got to wear. Your car, you can't drive your car no more. No more car for you. Your phone, no more text messaging, no more email, no more Facebook. You're not allowed to do any of that. But your favorite of God, you can't work. You can't wake up when you want to wake up. You can't go to sleep when you want to go to sleep. In jail. Now, so he's in jail. He has a favor of the Lord. Now, and one of the things I was thinking about jail is, other than the fact that, that you might get raped or something, but the jail, there's a toilet there. Your toilet is just out in the middle. And out in the middle of your cell, you have to use a toilet. It's like, so you don't have to do that now. But Joseph so your toilet's just there. You got bars, it's open. Everybody else is there in the toilet. And what do they do in these toilets? So I looked it up. I don't know what that has to do with the lesson, but anyway, what do they do in these toilets in jail? They wash their clothes in the toilet. Sometimes only the outer garments are allowed. Do they have service for? And so your T-shirts, your boxers, there's no laundry service, so you have to wash your clothes in the toilet. Sometimes they may communicate through the toilet. They empty it out, empty the water, and they could talk to somebody in another cell in the toilet. They cook in the toilet. Take hot water, put it in the toilet, put food in a bag. They cook in the toilet.
I'm glad I ate before I came.
They hide their contraband. So maybe you made a shake out of a toothpick. You hide it in the toilet. I mean a toothbrush. Not a toothpick. They work out on the toilet. If they don't have gym access, you can work out on the toilet. They make prison wine in the toilet. I didn't bother to go see what all that entailed. Prison wine. You flush your contraband down there. They use it as a cooler. So you get a carton of milk. You don't have a refrigerator. You put your milk carton in the toilet because it's cooler in there. So your milk carton's in the toilet. So imagine this is your life.
With no family, no visitors.
No family, no friends, no job every day.
Most hated man in the place.
And you didn't. So you don't get to interview your roommates. you're not calling to interview your roommates. So there's one thing so ask yourself this: would you rather be in jail with God, or free and rich without God?
I probably would say free and rich without God. I mean, just being honest,
We love your transparency.
I'm just saying.